Under the warm morning sun, McGregor Farm awakens as Farmer McGregor summons the women with a hearty call. Rusty, the loyal sheepdog, stands faithfully by Farmer McGregor's side, ever vigilant. Paddy the pig slumbers peacefully on the farmhouse porch, oblivious to the morning's bustle. McGregor leans against the farmhouse porch, his eyes scanning the women assembled before him.
Good morning, ladies. It's time to see if you can cook. Today is a cooking test with farm-fresh ingredients. A farmer's wife needs to know how to make a good meal with what is available.
A cooking test. Wow. The only thing I know how to prepare is a steak. This is going to be a challenge for me.
A cooking test? You mean we're cooking? What exactly are we supposed to do?
Ooh, I am eager to cook. This looks exciting. This will be interesting.
I love cooking. I am practically a chef. Let me show you girls what I can do in the kitchen.
Ooh, I love cooking. This sounds exciting. This will be fun.
Not cooking. Ooh boy, this will be a challenge. I don't cook. I order food.
The women enter the old-fashioned kitchen, a wood-burning stove and shelves filled with herbs and preserves standing silent witness. A range of expressions crosses their faces as they survey the available ingredients, from enthusiasm to dread. Lisa's cheerful humming fills the farmhouse kitchen as she begins to knead dough. She masterfully prepares a vegetable stew, her natural cooking talent evident. The kitchen fills with the comforting aroma of herbs. Susanna moves with practiced ease, preparing cornbread with efficient, confident motions. The scent of seared ham fills the air as Susanna expertly uses a cast-iron skillet. Linda stands at the counter, confidently dicing peppers and onions with practiced ease. A plume of smoke rises from the stove as I accidentally burn the potatoes. Linda bursts into spontaneous laughter, finding humor in the smoky mishap. In the farmhouse kitchen, Tamar throws a slab of beef into a hot skillet. She adds only salt, intent on searing the meat to perfection. Her actions reveal her no-nonsense survivalist skills. Ava stares with wide eyes at the egg, her face etched with a mix of confusion and dread.
Lisa whispers, "Just crack it gently, like this," demonstrating the delicate process.
With a visible reluctance, Ava cracks the egg into the waiting pan. A sudden, piercing shriek bursts from Ava as the butter sizzles and pops violently in the pan. Jada's face twists with distaste as she surveys the meager ingredients before her. She silently laments the shocking lack of spices. Reluctantly, she assembles a basic salad, crowning it with fresh cheese. She seems to consider it a gourmet meal, far superior to Ava's usual offerings. Ava stirs her eggs with a deep frown. She stares at the burnt and runny mess. This process is disgusting. In the farmhouse dining room, the women carefully place dishes on the weathered table. Farmer McGregor settles into his seat, his eyes surveying the food. Rusty, the farm dog, waits patiently, paws firmly planted, hoping for scraps. McGregor savors Lisa's stew and biscuits, his expression unreadable. A flicker of approval dances in McGregor's eyes.
Perfect balance, wonderful flavor. You know what you're doing. Good job, Lisa.
McGregor chews, contemplating the simple farmhouse meal. McGregor takes a bite of Linda's omelet, a cough escaping his lips as his face flushes.
Whoa, that's got a kick to it.
Oops. Guess I added a bit too much chili.
McGregor, unimpressed, cuts into Tamar's steak.
A meal needs more than just the steak to eat. It needs other food on the plate. The steak tasted good. Not bad, Tamar.
Meat is what gives you strength.
McGregor stares at Ava's eggs, a sigh escaping his lips. He takes a bite, his expression remaining unreadable.
Something isn't quite right here. Ava.
McGregor tastes Jada's salad, his expression indecipherable. McGregor raises an eyebrow, a hint of surprise flickering across his face.
This is fancy salad for a farm, but I'll admit, it's fresh. Nice try, Jada.
McGregor sits back, a contented smile playing on his lips as sunlight fills the dining room. Lisa, Susanna, excellent work. Both of you, McGregor says, his voice filled with satisfaction.
Linda, just a touch less spice next time. Tamar, remember to balance your meals. Variety is key.
McGregor's accusatory stare sweeps across to Ava. As Ava stands across the table from Farmer McGregor,
Ava, you're the worst cook I've ever seen.
Ava rolls her eyes in response to McGregor's harsh words.
Jada, can you even cook something real? A salad isn't a real meal.
Jada shrugs with a hint of playful defiance.
Salads are perfectly acceptable meal for me.
Remember, ladies, this is a long week ahead.
Amidst the clatter of dishes and lively conversation, the women work together, clearing the remnants of the meal. Lisa and Susanna share a knowing smile, a silent understanding passing between them. Linda laughs, shaking her head at her own clumsiness, her amusement infectious.
I refuse to touch another egg again.
Jada smirks, her eyes reflecting agreement with Ava. McGregor watches the women, his amusement growing as he assesses their resolve. Lisa ladles stew, the steam swirling like a gentle invitation as she offers the bowl to Ava. Ava stares at the stew, a polite mask failing to hide her profound unease. She shakes her head, a silent refusal that speaks volumes of lingering trauma. As the sun sets at McGregor Farm, long shadows creep across the fields, signaling the close of day. The women withdraw, their figures silhouetted against the twilight, each step echoing with unspoken resolve. McGregor stands on the porch, his silhouette framed by the fading light, Rusty the dog a steadfast shadow beside him. His weathered face reflects the weight of decisions, his eyes scanning the departing figures with a mix of concern and resolve.